Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda in Orpington. So this sunny afternoon I'm going to show everyone around this lovely example of a Nissan Note. So you may ask, obviously we're a Mazda main dealer, how did we come across this Note? And I'll explain. So we sold a new CX-30 to a lady who part exchanged a Nissan Juke, which was a year old with about 2,500 miles. We've just sold that Nissan Juke onto a lovely gentleman, I may add, in his 80s, and he's had this Nissan Note for about 6 years and just wanted to go for something a little newer with low mileage. So he's just purchased our Nissan Juke, and we're very lucky to have taken his Nissan Note in part exchange. So hopefully that explains why we have this Nissan Note. So a little bit about the car. It's a 2014 Nissan Note with a 1.2 litre petrol engine and all-important automatic gearbox. It's obviously finished in white. It's not the flat white, I'm not sure on the exact colour, but it's got the kind of pearly, pearly metallic finish to it, which is really, really nice. The mileage of the car is very important, of course. Only 19,500 miles and full service history. The previous owner's given me the service history, looked through it, really good service history. He was only covering about 2,000 miles a year since COVID, etc. Specification wise, it's I'm not very knowledgeable on these, but I believe it's a top spec. So it's a Nissan Note Tekna DIG, I believe. So that's a top specification. I haven't even looked into these or researched at all. I haven't even had the car clean. This is exactly how the car's come into us. And I just wanted to get it online for, before the weekend, to give everyone the opportunity to purchase the car. I think it will represent excellent value for money. There aren't many small automatic cars with cheap running costs, like we have here. So I think, it'd make a really good car for the right person. A little bit about the condition of the car. It's in fantastic condition, no marks to any of the wheels or anything. They're in immaculate condition. Bodywork and stuff, no kind of scuffs or major marks at all. Really has been looked after and cherished. And of course, with only 19,500 miles, that's what we expect. Onto the rear of the car, again in fantastic condition. Tyres are all excellent also. That is something obviously we do check in the workshop, but I can see for myself they're in excellent condition throughout. And again onto the offside of the car, fantastic condition. I'm really excited and pleased to have got the car in as part exchange. I really think it would make an excellent car for someone looking for a small automatic. Again onto the front wheel, some brake dust, which obviously we will clean, but no curbing marks or anything of the sort. So I'll just show you the inside the boot of the car. Super practical these are, really deceiving. They've got a really good kind of boot space and interior space for the size of the car. So really good size boot, very generous. You've got the little wells in the corner here, which I like to store all my stuff that I don't ever use, but I like to keep in the car. And then this boot floor lifts up. You've got even more space under here. And there you've got your tyre, goo stuff, your toolkit, and so on there. It's really spacious. And should you need any more space, the back seat folds flat, as easy as that. So there you can see, just the size of the, of the load space, the load capacity in this Nissan Note. Again, I'm not quite sure how Nissan managed it, but that's my driving position, my seating position there, and look how much legroom there is. You know, it's quite hard to believe how they've kind of you know, engineered and designed the car to have that much interior space. So really good spacious car on the inside. And I'll just show everyone kind of the condition of the rear seats and so on. I mean, there's nothing really to say other than they don't look like they've ever been used, to be honest. In excellent condition, no marks or anything like that. Our valet guy is going to be very pleased with this. You know, rear armrest with a pair of cup holders, no spilt drinks or anything like that in there. Really is in excellent condition throughout. We are very lucky to have this car, I think, anyway. Onto the front of the car, driver's door card, all in superb condition. Just show everyone the dashboard before I climb in. The condition and so on. It really has been cherished. It's got the correct overmats, and underneath, really clean in here. Right, so just climb in, start the button, start the engine even. So there is a start-stop button, so it is keyless. Foot on the brake, and there we go. So I'm learning with you in this video, to be honest. I'm not an expert on these Nissan Notes, so I'm just going to kind of show everyone a few of the features and so on about the car. Right, what have we here? So in front of us we've got our speedo, rev counter to the left, speedometer in the centre, and then you've got your kind of your fuel range, so 89 miles at the moment, and you've got the time, so almost 3:30 p.m. To the right we've got our fuel gauge and the total mileage, which is 19,519, and then we've also got our gear selector, so currently we're in park, reverse, neutral and so on, so you don't have to kind of take your eyes away from the speedo, you know, to know when you're manoeuvring and stuff what gear you are in. Electric windows, can lock the car and unlock it from here, and down here we've got our traction control, what else, electric mirrors and so on there. Cruise control, really important. And then we've got our volume here, controls, and our Bluetooth controls for your phone. Down here, climate control, so aircon, of course, which is ice cold, that's currently on. Then below that we've got a pair of cup holders and our automatic gear selector, so nice and simple to use. That's pretty self-explanatory. Eco button down here, and then we've got a conventional handbrake here. In terms of specification, I'll be honest, I haven't researched exactly what the car has. I know the Tekna is the top spec when it comes to Nissan Note, and most Nissans in fact. So I'll just have a look and show you, you know, some of the features that the car has and so on. So we've got a map, sat-nav of course, let's see, so that's touchscreen, and we can enter in postcode there. I think this, you can zoom in and out here, yeah, that's nice and useful. And then obviously we've got our Bluetooth connectivity, AUX input there. What else have we got? FM, AM radio with a CD player, so all the usual. And then very pleased to see the car has a camera, so you've got a reversing camera, and I think, yes, reversing camera there, which is really nice to have, and something a lot of people you know, do like. So hopefully I won't go on too much in the video and make the video too long. Hopefully this just gives you an idea of you know, what the car's like, some of the features and so on. Excellent car. I know a few friends who've had these cars and had them for years. Really reliable, you know, and cheap, economical to run and so on. In terms of what we'll do to the car, we will service the car, we will give the car a new MOT, we will also inspect the car, so anything, you know, tyres, brakes, suspension, so on, you know, if the car needs anything, that's something we will replace prior, you know, for the new owner. In terms of, very important nowadays, ULEZ, CAS and stuff. If you're in Birmingham, you know, the car complies, so you've got nothing to worry about there. You know, you're exempt from any charges, which no one, you know, we don't want to have to pay to use our vehicles, do we? So it's exempt from everything there. In terms of warranty, the car will come with a year's warranty. Also, I mean, if you haven't checked out our reviews, please do so. Take a look online, you know, have a look at our reviews. You know, customer service is number one for us. Also, if you have a part exchange, excellent, do let us know. Obviously, this is, as I explained at the beginning of the video, this is how we got this particular Nissan Note. Also, delivery, if you need the car delivered, that's not a problem, that's something we could sort for you also. So yeah, if you've got any questions, please feel free to give us an email, pick up the phone, whatever's easiest for yourself, and we're more than happy to help. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.